It's Cooking with Yammi Day. So this is what I'm making. It is the, oh, there it is. Couldn't see, it's very light. The Very Berry Dessert Lasagna. I used to make a chocolate lasagna that my son loved, but this time I said, that looks good. Strawberries, blueberry, cream cheese, whipped cream, chocolate, Oreo cookies on the bottom. I mean, how can you not like that? I mean, seriously. So that's what I'm making. And you just heard my butter. I had to melt the butter. I already broke up or crushed up all my Oreos. Those are crushed up and ready to go. Oops. Yeah. So they're all crushed up, ready to go. All they need is the butter, which is a whole stick of butter melted. So it's 36 Oreos and a stick of butter melted to go with this. I'm going to insert the recipe. I'm going to put it on here, and I'm also going to link this in the bottom. I'm also going to link this dessert in the bottom, underneath the description. So you can go there for it, but you will need a strawberry and a blueberry jello. Now it called for, I think it was like 4.5. This is 6 ounces or something, so you don't use quite the whole amount. You need powdered sugar. You need strawberries and blueberries, butter, oh, cream cheese, 1 thing of cream cheese, and you will need Cool Whip. And you will need a lot of Cool Whip. So I'll tell you how much that is in a little while. Let me get this so I don't get myself confused. And yeah, it's a Cooking with Yammi without Yammi's face today. I look a total hot mess, and I figured I'll just do it this way. I haven't been feeling too good, and so it's been a little harder for me to get up and do things. So I've planned to make this dessert for the past 3 days. I'm finally now getting the energy to do it. I'm telling you, this dysautonomia that I have really does suck. Because there's days I can't do anything. Like today, I really wanted to stay in bed, but I said, nope, I need to make this because I want to try it. Oh, it also takes Greek yogurt. You need a strawberry and a blueberry Greek yogurt, just one of the small ones. I just got a Chobani single size, single serve ones, and those are the perfect amount for it. So let me grab my... Alright, so the butter's melted. I'm just going to leave it sit here for a minute, let it cool down. Here is my 9x13 pan, and I lined it with the parchment, and that way it's a little bit easier to get out of the pan. I can cut it easier too. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's throw the butter into the Oreo cookies. And my food processor had broke on me a while ago. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy a new one right now. I don't need one right now. And I needed one for this. So I used my blender. It took a little time, but I got it. So you just want to mix this all in till it's all wet and gooey. All of it gooey. No dry pieces. Gooey, gooey, gooey goodness. I know. I love food. Food doesn't love me. Thanks to POTS, I can't handle a lot of foods anymore. So I'm hoping this is one I can eat. At least a small piece. But I have a wonderful neighbor next door who, when I make these desserts, I take half of it over to them. And then she brings back my bowl. And I told her, every time you bring back my bowl, I'll fill it back up. So she returns the bowl. She makes sure to do that. And she told me the other day she couldn't, she says, I don't bake or cook or anything anymore. So she says, I can't bake you anything. But she brought me, so what did she do? She brought me over blueberries. So I got lots of blueberries. And I've diced up strawberries already. All right. This feels like it's all mixed in. So let's go ahead. And this is a long process by the looks of it, because by the time I get it in here and I spread it all out, I have to put it in the freezer for like a half hour. And then after it comes out of the freezer, I put another layer on. I've had this a long time, but still, it didn't need to break on me. Alright, let me just use a spoon for now. I can't believe that just cracked on me. It cracked under pressure, guys. This spatula is so old. Probably older than most of you might be. So, I am going to some big pieces of cookies. I'm just going to pat it all down in there so I spread it all out. Sometimes when you keep it warm by your fingers, it will spread a little bit easier. Like right here, I know I got a lot, so I had to break it up. Because you don't want the center of this thing to be all cookie and the outside not have any. You gotta make it even. Yeah, gotta make it even. Alrighty. The good thing about this dessert and taking as long as it does to make, I get to rest in between layers. Alrighty. How's that look, guys? Does that look pretty much even? I think it does. So, ooh. Let's wash my hands a little fast here. I always keep a sink of hot water next, so I can always get my hands in there and wash it. So I'm gonna go put this in my big freezer. Alright, I had the Jello put in here with 2/3 cup of boiling water. Now I have to take a container of strawberry yogurt, and they said to keep it cold, so I kept it cold in the refrigerator. Alright, make sure I get it all out. Now, let's go ahead and mix that all together. Alright, so now that's in. I need a cup of strawberries, which I know I have more than a cup here. Okay, this is a half a cup. There we go. If it's a little bit more than a cup, not a big deal. Everybody loves strawberries. Well, if you love strawberries, adding more to it would be just fine. You'd be all happy with that. So now that I've done this and it's all mixed together, I need 2 1/4 cup of Cool Whip. A whole Cool Whip container for each layer. So I picked up 4 Cool Whips for this. There's 3 different layers plus Cool Whip on the top. So I've got Butterfingers today. Okay. You got to get all the goodness out. Some people would say, oh, it's fine if you miss a little bit in there. No, you want it all. You paid for it. You want it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to... I'm still using my whip, but I was folding it in. Look at this pretty color. I love the color. I'll just keep stirring it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you guys. Alright, this is almost all incorporated. I'll keep folding it. Alrighty, so now I gotta go grab the pan out of the freezer and put this in. You guys wait for me, okay? I'll be right back. Alright, that pan was frozen. Very cold. But we'll pour all this in. Okay, spread it around. La 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 la. Oh, sorry. I'm no Julia Childs, but I am a Yammi. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it, folks. Oh my. That's tasty. Okay, now it says I need to put it back in the freezer. Right. Smooth the top, okay? And place in the freezer for 25 to 30 minutes. Oh, in this bowl I put a whole thing of sour cream and a whole stick of butter. And instead of... Why does it sound like it keeps wanting to lock and it's not locking? Hang on. Alrighty, let's make sure I got it creamed up really good. You don't want any chunks in the cream cheese. So you want to make sure you've gotten all the chunks out. Because once you put the flour or the powdered sugar in it, it's kind of hard to get the clumps out then. At least that's what I've noticed. I don't know if it's like that for everyone, but that's what I've noticed. A cup of powdered sugar. And now you want to make sure you go low. Look at how creamy that looks. That's tasty now. Alright, now I have to put in about a teaspoon of, or half a teaspoon of vanilla. Kind of eye it out now. Okay. Let's see what we can get cleaned off of this, because I don't want to waste anything. This stuff is way too yummy to waste. Alright, so I dumped in the whole Cool Whip container, and now I'm just kind of folding it together. When you work with whipped cream, my mom always says you work it in together. Don't sit there and stir it up and beat it up, because whipped cream, if you beat it too much, it starts to get thicker, and then it's not really what you want anymore. So that's what I was taught what you do. You know that it was really sweet tasting. Now that I've added this Cool Whip in, it's not as sweet. I like it. Now for the blueberry part. Oh, I forgot my spatula whisk. I like this little whisk. I have better control of it than some of the bigger ones. Alright, we'll let that dissolve. And we need yogurt. I have blueberry yogurt now. Let's open up the blueberry. Okay, let's go ahead and alrighty, so got that incorporated. Now it's time to incorporate the whipped cream. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it going. There you go. Finally. My arm's definitely getting a workout. That's for sure. Now I need a couple blueberries, so oh, got Cool Whip in there. And a couple blueberries. We'll throw a few more blueberries in just for the fun of it. Alright, now this is time to go on the top. And then the last layer is just Cool Whip. It's like every time I keep pulling this out of the freezer, the frozen, it gets heavier. I need a space. Oh, time to pull out the mini. Alright. Wow, this is a lot. I may not have room to put all of this. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to knock you guys. Alright, let me see what I can do here. Alright, I didn't put it all on. It's just too much. Because I still got to do the top with some Cool Whip and decorate it. So that's going to be a very thin top layer. because I don't have much more room in there. But doesn't it look scrumptious? And see, once it's all done, all I have to do is just pull the paper, bring it right out when it's frozen, and cut it then. I'm almost done. I put the Cool Whip on top, which I used another whole container, and I see on the recipe where I messed up. The cream cheese layer on there, I should not have put as much Cool Whip in. So that is why it is sticking over the pan. So what now I did, I took some white chocolate, curled it up the best I could. I got a sore on my finger, so I had a hard time doing it. So there are some big chunks there. And so now I'm going to take the strawberries over. It said to do, I think it said a half a cup. Or was it a cup? I don't remember. I'll just put on however many I want because it looks pretty. And you know what? It's my dessert. I'm the one that's going to eat it and share it with my neighbor. So if I want to put them all on, I will, right? Take me a handful of blueberries. Oh, look at how pretty. Is it starting to look like 4th of July now? Uh-oh, there's a stem in that one. Okay. Every once in a while, I miss a stem when I'm cleaning my blueberries. I don't mind it, except for when I'm eating blueberry pancakes. I do not want a stem in my blueberry pancakes. What do you guys think? Is that a masterpiece or what? I think you're saying or what, aren't you? All right, looks good. Put the strawberries there. I got leftover blueberries. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, a mushy one. All right. I'm gonna get all these blueberries. And I'm gonna set this in the fridge, let it cool some more. Then I'm gonna pull it out and cut it. So we'll see you when it comes out. Or we'll be back. Stay tuned. All right. I couldn't film and take it out at the same time. So I just took it out of the pan. And you can see it. I've got the parchment paper around it. So now I get to try to peel it apart, but I need 2 hands. I'll be back. All right, that's what it looks like when you cut into it. Isn't that cute? And see how easy taking this paper down, I can cut it. So now I'm gonna have to find something to store it in and pack some up for Marianne. So, Marianne, oh, you probably already have this by the time you watch this video, so I hope you liked it. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.
Subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Ring.
And come back and see Yammi some more.
Yeah.